Good morning, friends. Tell me, does this sound familiar? You wake up, stretch your arms, and oh, there it is. That little ache in your knees, that stiffness in your shoulders, like your body's saying, not so fast. I've been there too. But here's the thing, what if I told you that some of those creaks and groans don't have to be part of your daily routine? That with a few simple tweaks to your plate, you could feel lighter, move easier, and maybe even add a little spark back to your step? You see, after 70, our bodies change. Inflammation, that sneaky process that causes swelling and pain, starts to stick around longer than we'd like. But here's the good news, food can be your secret weapon. Not pills, not complicated diets, just real, delicious meals that calm inflammation, protect your joints, and help you feel like you again. And today, I'm sharing 5 of my favorites. Let's start with the first 2, meals so simple, you'll wonder why you haven't tried them sooner. Now, let's talk about breakfast. I know, you've heard it all before. Eat your oats. But hear me out. This isn't just about fiber. Rolled oats are packed with something called beta-glucans, natural compounds that quietly fight inflammation while keeping your heart happy. And when you toss in a handful of berries? These little gems are like nature's candy, but they're also bursting with antioxidants. Think of them as tiny firefighters, putting out the flames of inflammation in your body. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon, it's not just for flavor. Studies show it can lower blood sugar and soothe achy joints. So, tomorrow morning, try this: half a cup of oats, a splash of almond milk, a spoonful of berries, and a dash of cinnamon. It's like a warm hug for your insides. Now, let's move to lunch. This one's a crowd pleaser, garlic butter salmon with a rainbow of veggies. Salmon's rich in omega-3s, those famous fatty acids that act like peacekeepers in your body, calming inflammation before it stirs up trouble. But here's the trick, wild-caught salmon has even more of those good fats than the farmed kind. Pair it with veggies like broccoli, bell peppers, and spinach. They're loaded with vitamins and phytochemicals that protect your cells. And don't skip the garlic. It's not just for keeping vampires away. Garlic contains allicin, a compound that's been shown to reduce inflammation and even support your immune system. Roast it all together with a bit of olive oil, another anti-inflammatory superstar, and you've got a meal that's as kind to your joints as it is to your taste buds. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, but what if I'm not a fan of fish? No worries. Try swapping in walnuts or chia seeds for those omega-3s. Or if chopping veggies feels like a chore, grab frozen ones, they're just as nutritious. The goal here isn't perfection. It's progress. Small, steady steps that add up. So far, we've covered 2 meals that can make a real difference. But we're just getting started. Because the truth is, eating well after 70 isn't about restriction, it's about celebration. Celebrating flavors that nourish you, ingredients that heal you, and the joy of knowing you're giving your body the tools it needs to thrive. And trust me, the best is yet to come. There's something about gathering around a warm meal that feels like a gift, don't you think? Especially when it's one that loves you back. Earlier, we talked about starting your day with oats and treating yourself to that omega-3 rich salmon at lunch. But let's keep this momentum going, because the magic doesn't stop there. Let's move to dinner. Now, I'll admit, I used to think soups were just for chilly days. But this lentil and turmeric stew? It's a game changer. Lentils are little powerhouses. They're packed with protein and fiber, which keep your digestion humming, but they're also rich in magnesium, a mineral that's like a natural relaxant for your muscles and nerves. And then there's turmeric. This golden wonder contains curcumin, a compound so potent researchers call it nature's aspirin. It tackles inflammation at the source, easing stiffness and swelling. But here's the trick, pair it with a pinch of black pepper. That boosts curcumin's power by 2,000%. Isn't that something? Now, I know what you're thinking, sounds great, but who has time to chop veggies? Here's my secret, use frozen spinach. It's just as nutritious, and it melts right into the broth. Toss in onions, garlic, lentils, turmeric, a dash of cumin, and let it simmer. In 30 minutes, you've got a meal that'll warm your bones and calm those creaky joints. And if you're cooking for one, freeze the leftovers in mason jars. Future you will be thrilled. But let's not forget those in-between moments, when you're craving something sweet, or you need a little pick-me-up between meals. That's where this walnut and berry parfait comes in. Greek yogurt is a triple threat. It's creamy, it's packed with protein to keep your muscles strong, and it's full of probiotics, those friendly bacteria that keep your gut happy. And a happy gut means less inflammation. Top it with walnuts, which are loaded with those omega-3s we talked about earlier, and a handful of berries for that antioxidant punch. My friend Martha calls this her afternoon delight. She swears it's the reason she can still garden for hours without her hips barking at her. And here's the beauty of it, you can make it your own. Not a fan of walnuts? Try almonds. Berries too tart? A drizzle of local honey does the trick. This isn't about following rules, it's about creating something that makes you feel good. Now, I'll let you in on a little secret. Eating anti-inflammatory isn't just about what you eat, it's about how you enjoy it. Take your time. Savor the flavors. Share a meal with a friend, or sit by the window and watch the birds. Stress fuels inflammation, so these moments of calm, they're part of the recipe, too. We've covered 4 meals now: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack, each one a building block for a body that feels lighter, brighter, and ready to take on the day. But there's one more meal I'm itching to share with you. It's perfect for those evenings when you want something simple yet special, something that feels like a celebration of everything you're doing to care for yourself. You know, some of the best moments in life happen around the kitchen table. And this last meal? It's one of my go-tos for nights when I want something hearty, wholesome, and full of flavor. Let me introduce you to my ginger garlic veggie stir-fry with quinoa. It's not just a feast for the eyes, it's a love letter to your body. Let's break this down. Ginger and garlic, they're the dynamic duo here. Ginger's been used for centuries to ease joint pain and nausea, thanks to its anti-inflammatory gingerols. And garlic? We talked earlier about its magic, but when you sauté it, it becomes sweet, almost caramel-like. Now, pair that with colorful veggies: kale for vitamin C, red cabbage for antioxidants, carrots for beta-carotene, and you've got a plate that's fighting inflammation from every angle. Even the quinoa is a superstar. It's a complete protein, which means it's got all the amino acids your muscles need to stay strong. Top it with a dash of sesame oil for healthy fats and a squeeze of lemon to help your body absorb all those nutrients. Simple, right? But powerful. Now, if chopping feels like too much, grab pre-cut veggies from the freezer aisle. Or swap quinoa for brown rice. This isn't about perfection, it's about giving yourself the goodness you deserve. And here's the thing, when you eat meals like this, you're not just feeding your body. You're telling yourself, I matter. My health matters. And that's a message worth savoring. So, let's take a step back. Over these meals, we've covered oats and berries for breakfast, salmon and veggies for lunch, lentil soup for dinner, a walnut parfait for a snack, and this vibrant stir-fry to round it all out. Each one is packed with ingredients that calm inflammation, protect your joints, and keep you feeling energized. But more than that, they're delicious. They're meals you can share with loved ones, adapt to your tastes, and look forward to every day. I know change can feel daunting. Maybe you're thinking, can a few meals really make a difference? Let me tell you about my neighbor, Roy. At 78, he was ready to give up his morning walks because his knees hurt so badly. Then he started adding just one of these meals a day, lentil soup, twice a week. Within a month, he was back to walking his terrier, Benny, around the block. Now, he's the one texting me new recipe ideas. Small steps, friends. They add up. So, I'll leave you with this: your body has carried you through decades of laughter, challenges, and memories. Isn't it time to return the favor? Start with one meal. Maybe it's tomorrow's breakfast oats or a cozy bowl of lentil soup. Listen to your body. Celebrate the wins, no matter how small. And if you stumble, that's okay. Progress, not perfection. I'd love to hear from you. What's your go-to meal that makes you feel your best? Share it in the comments. We're all in this together. And if you found this helpful, pass it along to a friend. After all, good health is sweeter when shared. Thank you for spending this time with me. Remember, age is just a number, but how you feel, that's priceless. Here's to less pain, more joy, and a life that keeps getting richer. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.